Welcome to the Cool Fireman Podcast, a virtual firehouse kitchen table with Matt, Adam, Brian, Doug, and Freddie, where they discuss everything that matters in today's fire service. Now let's get to the show.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
All right, we're here interviewing Tom from the Black Panthers. Tom, you said that you're going to, on June 16th.
Why are you so loud?
On June 16th, you said you're all going to march on the Capitol. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm sorry to crash the plans party. Yeah, any chance you get to make it weird, you go for it, man.
I do.
I've noticed it.
Yeah.
You know what? You guys are great, right? But I realized I was surrounded by maniacs, and you guys are acting. I was like, well, second, we're at the booth, and you guys are going ape shit, and I'm like, I don't know these people. I don't know.
Just wait till next year, Thomas.
I was matching Doug's energy. Doug works hard all day long. He started mentally losing it, and he's just loving it.
Trying to find another way. So
and I was trying to match his energy, and it was. We were yelling.
You're not looking cool with the Fortnite headset on.
Yeah,
dude. You're gonna go blast some zombies right now or something.
A win is a win. I actually have another cool one, but I don't think it's gonna work. So,
all right.
Listen, can't win them all, man.
Can't win them all.
I just love it.
No. All right, We're back. The Cool Fireman Podcast, brought to you by Unkie Seasoning and guess who? We got both of our sponsors on today. Tom from the Burn Box. Hold on, I got to get the.
You're doing some.
Yep. Wow, that's really awkward. That whole soundbite is 40 seconds long.
Too long.
We could just have a cheering crowd of fans for 40 seconds. Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah, too long. The Cool Fireman Podcast brought to you by unkieseasoning.com. Go get your seasonings. Go get your salty fireman. Go get your hickory smoked salt.
Go get the Chipotle that just got recognized in the top 10% of the American Royale rub contest. I'm in the top 10%, buddy. Tied for
I love
24th.
that little plaque you made. That's awesome,
buddy.
Oh, you do Chipotle. Nice.
Yes, I do Chipotle. And it's in the top 10% in the country. So,
like 260 or something like that, right?
261 or 251.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, I looked. There was a lot of contestants.
A lot of contestants.
Impressive.
Nicely done.
A lot of contestants that were contesting for the best seasonings in the world. And Unkie's is right up there. He's our boy. He's our boy.
Yeah. And
And then we got Tom here. Yeah. What's up, Tom?
Hi.
How are you, buddy?
Chipotle got
what's
fourth.
going on, guys? Thanks for having me. Glad to be back. It's been too long.
It has been.
And all I'm saying is this has got to be a safe space, right? Don't judge my Fortnite headset. We had some sound difficulties.
All
right.
Don't let us lure you in to think that this is a safe space because it most definitely is not.
It kind of looks like Buzz Lightyear.
All right. Yeah. Listen.
To infinity and beyond.
I will not be shamed.
Well, yeah. So we got Tom here. Yeah. So I was looking back, Tom. I was like, man, when was that we had him on? It was actually in February of last year.
Yeah.
So it's been over a year.
I've been trying to get on every month, but I see how it is.
Right. So it's funny you say that because I was reading through the text messages and, you came up with like a segment, like behind the box segment that you're going to come on once a month and give us the ins and outs of the new box coming out or if it already had come out or whatever we were going to do. But that didn't obviously come to fruition.
No, I don't know. I don't know what I did to Unkie, I don't know. Box me out,
Pun intended.
You know what I mean?
Adam?
Hey, what you really got me off guard, man.
Oh, all right, good.
Whoa, whatever everyone say, he's gonna blame it on his buddy John. Anyways, I've been trying to get into the box for like a year or two, and every time I bring it up, he's like, "Oh man, that's John. That's John."
It's crazy because John just started a year ago.
Unkie.
Yeah.
Tell him what you told me before we get on that.
Say it. You won't say it. Do it.
Do it.
You're supposed to be in the April box or the May box, right?
Yeah, but
But
I'm working with John. The only way I can get into the box is we're going to be doing this. We got a special promo code that's going to be coming out in the June box.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
it was supposed to be in the May box.
It's
So
supposed to be, tell him, like, I forgot to tell John about my tracking numbers. You know, they got delivered, and John said they're already started packing early.
I say that to say this. You don't sound like a guy who's been trying to get in the box for that long if you're forgetting shit like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was.
I didn't know what was going on. I got a message. They're like, hey, listen, we got these flyers. What are these? I'm like, I don't know. And I text John. He's like, oh, they're supposed to go in this month, but they already started packing. You guys are there. So, well, you were there, Adam. So you kind of know the situation at the warehouse. So
They snapped two this month. They snapped two.
They were trying to get packing early. So that's probably why. But I didn't know. I would have told them to hold off.
It's okay.
So now it's coming in May.
June.
It's gonna be in the June one.
Yeah.
I met the deadline, but I forgot to tell me it arrived.
Wow.
It's been a crazy last week.
Gotcha. Darn it.
Quick work. Just quick work on your end, though. I didn't even know you guys were doing that.
Dang it.
I told you, I sat out on the learning tree all week long.
Yeah.
And I partnered up with the right guy from the box. I partnered up with John the whole entire time.
John's a maniac, all right?
John is a maniac.
He is. He doesn't listen to this. We can go ahead and say whatever.
That's a good word. A maniac.
Yeah. He's out of his goddamn mind.
Who's John?
Oh, my imaginary friend. My alter ego.
He's the guy that you talk to at night.
Oh no, John's a former firefighter. I used to work with him. He retired early, unfortunately. Got medically retired, but he's been helping me out a lot, sourcing product for the box, which has been huge. I know you guys have been getting the boxes. They've been packed with stuff. That's because John's been really coming through for us. So
nice.
John's
good. Well, how are things going at the burn box? You mind?
They're going good. It's just as you grow, you got you don't know what you don't know. So as you grow, you start to find new problems, and things that weren't problems before are problems now. So got some growing pains, but
is that a good problem to have?
Yeah, it's a good problem to have. Very good problem to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
all right. Very
so
good.
You said you want to finish up housekeeping before we get too deep into this?
Well, I don't know. Whatever you do. Yeah. We don't have much housekeeping to do
because both the sponsors are here.
Yes, both our sponsors are here. We already talked about, and we were going to talk to Tom today about the burn box, and then we're also going to talk to him about the booth and how you guys, round out FDIC, because I know we've been talking about it a lot, but we can round that out, and then, if there's anything new going on FDNY, that's always, I'm always curious about it. I think everybody else that listens, Tom's still there, so that's pretty badass. But we can talk about that. But I mean, what we can do? Let's do one thing. First thing, I just thought it off the top of my head here because I didn't even really think about housekeeping. I literally just drove in. I just got in for 3 hours from Palm Springs. I just unpacked my computer and turned this on, so I didn't have a chance to think about it. But Ricky Byrd, can we talk about Ricky Byrd?
Jesus,
this guy, we need to take him to Vegas and roll some dice because
back to back,
he's
right?
won both of our giveaways, and so we have a bunch of stuff that we need to send out. Including a radio strap and responder wipes and beer koozie with the Cool Fireman podcast, a whole bunch of good stuff. So obviously everybody knows Ricky by now. I think even like our
got the drink in him going back to back.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think our listeners that have been listening for a while even think that they know who Ricky Byrd is. Probably even follow him on social media. Who knows? But he won. So congratulations to Ricky. You'll get a bunch of that stuff probably next week.
Here's the thing that y'all didn't know about Ricky.
Oh.
I quoted him for my burn box insert before we did the winner. So he's just everywhere.
Hey, and you know what? What you said last podcast was spot on. Hey, when you listen as long and as much as Ricky does, you're going to win something. You know what I mean? Last thing is, because I don't really have anything else besides what we're going to get into, is let's do a moment of silence. I don't think we did one last podcast, and we actually got a comment. I on one of our episodes that they really loved that we do the moment of silence for all of our brothers and sisters that we lost over the past week. So let's do that for. Cool. All right. That well said.
What's up?
Yes. And I hope you guys I hope everybody had a happy Easter. You guys have a happy Easter.
Yeah.
This will be dropping on the week after the weekend of Easter. But anyways, so Tom, this year FDIC was a big, small, medium, average. Like, what's the we talked to Unkie a little bit last podcast about what it's like to be behind the booth, behind the table at the booth at FDIC, as opposed to being a conference attendee. And he gives a little insight. So how was it? Is it kind of hectic? Is it crazy? What are the ins and outs? Like what?
So I want to say a couple things. First, I want to say thanks for you guys coming out there and helping me. It was huge. It was huge for you guys to come out there and help. It's always a little hectic, but you guys really came through because I was in the weeds a couple times. So thanks, Doug. Thanks, Unkie. They really got me out of a tough spot. And BK helped out. Yep, he was huge. But with that being said, FDIC is kind of like, I don't know. It's the only show I really go to, but it's like the Super Bowl of fire conferences, what I'm told. But I've never been there, just kind of like walking around. Only time I've ever gone is when I'm like every year when I'm at the booth. And I don't know if it's just we have this whole one section of the conference that's just for firefighter-owned companies. And I don't know if it's just the fact that, if it's that row, or I don't know if it's people that enjoy seeing me every year, they keep coming back. But this year was absolutely insane. I got to get a bigger booth. Like it was insane, and it's hectic. And I get up 6:30. We get to the booth at 7, set it up. Even when you're setting up, people are walking up. People, we're leaving classes, on the way to classes. They're coming to you trying to like hustle you and get some stuff. Always trying to get early bird specials. And then from then to like 5 o'clock, it's nonstop.
Leave it to firemen to try to get the early bird special.
These guys are good. If any of you guys are listening, I know
the cheapest motherfuckers ever, dude.
Like, you got your head down and you're like moving stuff, and they're talking to you and you're not paying attention. You're like, yeah, man, $10. You know what I mean? They're just like they know they can get away with it. And then after they're going, I'm like, oh man,
dude,
you got me.
Do y'all offer a firefighter discount?
Seriously. And
I did hear that a few times.
I seriously think it's a personality issue, because once I've paid, there's a local sunglass company in San Diego. You guys probably heard of it now. It's pretty well known, Blenders.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but when they first started coming up, their glasses were like $35-$40 for polarized glasses. And I'm like, wow. But I mean, they're not like, they're not Oakley. What do you call it? Like, they're not like the best
sturdiness.
Yeah, they're just not like the greatest glasses. They're not like the lenses, but it's still like $40, like whatever. Perfect for a fireman because you just throw them around, And anyways, but like now that I've paid that, now their sunglasses are like $75-$80. So I'm like, oh, I can't buy Blenders anymore. Like I've already only paid $40 for them. So like how am I going to pay $80? It's terrible. It's like a personality issue.
About 12 of these polarized, $2.99.
$2.99
for 12.
Here's a pair of I've got literally, look at it, just sitting on my
desk.
You paid
$3 for 12 pair.
Yep. I've got Blenders everywhere. Anyway, sorry, I just totally cut you off. But yes, it's like a personality issue
down the road there.
Yeah,
that's all good. But yeah, it was it's insane. It's just I don't know. I don't know if it's just that row. We all know each other. We all been like in the same that same row for the last couple of years. Everyone's sending people to the other people's booths. I think it's really cool. I don't know. I mean, you guys did get a chance to walk around, so I hope you guys got to, find some guests and, look around a little bit. I didn't expect it to be as hectic as it was, but I got to give both of you, because Unkie was back there doing the Lord's work. The stuff like me and Doug were up front, just like handling the customers. And he was back there making sure everything was organized and stocked. Like, I didn't know what was going on back there. It's like, Ma, meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
I never know what's going on.
Never know what's going on back there.
But I love working back there because it was great because I didn't have the stress or the responsibility of being in the front of the booth as I'm used to. So I got to step back and just kind of have fun.
What do you mean stress? Is it stressful?
Tom?
It wouldn't say stress. Well, it's not fire or anything like that. It's not that kind. It's just like, I guess maybe, I don't even want to say overwhelming. It's just a lot.
Fast-paced.
It's just a lot. And it's nonstop, because you think you're going to have a second to relax. No, you got another 3 people walking up. You got to give them the spiel. Another 3 people. And you're like, then me and Doug are doing this weird, like, sidestep trying to, like, but,
you're going to need a burn box Tesla robot that just like, you need to have a subscription,
sign up.
This is what it's about.
It's cool. It's really cool. But the best part is I love when my subscribers come by because I don't do as much community stuff as I should. I should do more community stuff. But I love when they come and I ask them, hey, what can I do better? And everyone's just saying they love the box. I wish I would get more feedback. No one's ever like, oh, those shirts sucked. Or, but because I kind of want to know what to do. Every month I send these boxes out. I'm like, I hope they like it, But everyone seems to be happy. And it's really great to meet some of the vendors. So a lot of vendors told me, like, if I work with them, they tell me, hey, listen, I got 10 people that came up to the booth and they said that they found out about us through the burn box. So it's good. It's cool. It's really good. And it reminds me why I started it. Because I don't do many shows. And just going to FDIC every year, it kind of like recharges the battery. It reminds you why you're doing it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Absolutely. And the community that, I can understand where you're coming from just because that's like the best part about it is the community of people that are around. You hear like people that, or I've heard, that the social media influencers that have like 1 million followers or whatever, all those guys, they talk, it's a small community. But it's the same thing for you, I'm sure, as a firefighter-owned small business. You probably chat with a bunch of different firefighter-owned or even just small businesses and for strategy or whatever, I guess. I don't know. But that's the best part of the whole podcast thing for us. Ricky Byrd, like we've said his name 1 million times. He's like part of the podcast, and he is. And all of our listeners are. But anyway, it's greatness.
Unkie did great, but special shout out to Doug because you know what? Like the first couple years I just went with my brother, and he's not a fireman at all. And I couldn't leave him at the booth at all. He was calling carabiners, canopies. He doesn't know what he was doing. It was embarrassing. And even like the next year, I think maybe last year, was it with John? He's a fireman, so it wasn't too bad. But it was so refreshing to have you guys there where I didn't have to explain anything to you. You guys understood exactly what it was, how it worked, everything. Like the second he walked in the booth, he was slinging boxes. So that was huge.
Nice.
It was huge.
Awesome. So how many days were you guys behind the booth? Like how many days do you own the booth?
I don't know if we're in trouble for this, but I think officially.
Oh, we're gonna get in trouble. Oh no, we didn't.
No. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday is like a half day.
Okay.
But they let us open Wednesday, so we're doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like in the booths behind the booth.
All right.
And it was nonstop, man.
Sweet.
Like I thought the first day was crazy, and then second day, I thought, all right, I thought I was gonna do the same thing Thursday, Friday. Friday was bananas. And there's people that you meet. I don't know if you noticed, Doug. There's people that you meet that they come by the first day, they just kind of look around, and you think they're going forever. They come back the last day, and now they know they spent all their money, and now they just want something today. They're like, let me get this. So some people wait till the last second to grab their stuff because they don't want to walk around with it for whatever reason.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Nice.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask you a question. Oh, next year, yeah.
Oh yeah, next year. I'm trying to get a bigger booth, but I don't think it's in the cards, man.
No.
And I don't think I'm big time enough to go in like that where the rigs are.
Yeah.
That would be cool, but
hey, it's a whole nother year from now. You never know.
Yeah, but even so, I don't know if I want to leave the firefighter role with all the other. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about the road, man, because everybody on that road wants to see everybody win. Like it's everybody there wants to see everybody else win, and it's the vibe out there is crazy. We were beside the next rung guys, and they're they're great for what they do, but like they had a megaphone and were hyping people up, and it was bananas, man. Like you don't want to get off Firefighter Road.
And plus, you have to walk Firefighters Road to get outside where the hovercraft was, and you have to walk past it to get to the stadium.
Hovercraft.
Yeah, there were several hovercraft.
Yeah.
What? Like a firefighting hovercraft?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
send it to you.
Send it to me. Oh, I think I did see it. Oh, whatever. Hey Tom, talk about FD Collectors Club. So you kind of added some like a VIP. Talk about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Can we just backtrack just a little bit?
Yeah.
To the, because I don't know if you guys spoke or we spoke about it, but I did something really cool. The whole build your own box thing. Did you guys talk about that in the last pod?
No. Bring it up.
So for FDIC, basically where I ship out of is in Indianapolis, which is 10 minutes from FDIC. So every year I just kind of go to the warehouse and I just grab whatever's extra and I bring it to FDIC. And I let people build their own box. So there's like 3 categories. You could choose one t-shirt or hat. Category 2, you could choose one item from category 2, which is the tool category. And you have like the accessories in the 3rd category. Accessories, it sounds like I'm talking about earrings, right? No, but it's like the wallets, tumblers. So it's kind of like, I think that's another key to success is that no one wants to buy a subscription. Like subscription's like a dirty word.
Yeah.
But people having that ability to pick and choose what they want, I think was really special. It's really dope. I'm thinking about doing it more. Maybe I'll do more shows, but it was really cool. People come, they grab a box, they get to pick what they want. It's a bundle deal. It helps me offload a lot of the excess stuff from the warehouse. So that was really, really dope. What do you guys think about the build the box? Did you guys think that was what could I have done better? Any critiques?
No, I love it, and that's what I explained to the people. I was like, this is just some stuff that has been in recent boxes, and every however many subscribers gets the same box every month, and they have no idea what's coming until it gets there. So everybody gets the same thing, and it just shows up with no idea what's in it. Here, if you like some of these things, 1, these are some things that you get in your box every month, and 2, these are 30 or 40 different items that have been in over the past year. You can build it the way you want to for the same price as a subscription box. So if you like this but don't like that, so every month there's something that comes in your box undoubtedly that somebody doesn't. I've already got one of those. I don't need that, whatever. I loved and I preached to the people that you had the flexibility to typically to exactly build your own, make it the way you want it to. And people just ate it up, man.
Yeah, it was huge. I think I cracked the code, man. I have a buddy who does a subscription for cops, and he doesn't do any trade shows because he's like, no one wants to buy a subscription or a mystery pack. But I think this might be the way to go. But yeah, it was a lot of. I think it was a huge success this year. I'm excited to see what happens next year. Definitely could use some more hands,
And to kind of segue into what Matt already asked about, we got some flyers on the last 2 days and started giving them out, promoting the Collectors Club also, because obviously it's a trade show. People are slinging coins, and around like crazy. So yeah, talk a little bit about what you started. How long ago you started that, and how it's taken off so far, and whatnot.
Yeah, so the FD Collectors Club, it's a challenge coin and patch subscription. So it started because everybody is. You guys ever been out on a run and you come back, or you see somebody on the street and they're like, hey, I wanted to get a t-shirt or a hat or something, but you guys were out, somebody comes to your house to buy something. They're like, I was here last year, but I couldn't get it. I get people coming to our house all the time in Brooklyn trying to get some coins, patches, and shirts. And I'm in a Facebook group and I see a lot of people. I didn't realize how people love collecting these things. So basically what I do is the legwork. I call the firehouses. I work out deals where I either buy or I help create challenge coins and patches for them. And I basically do all the legwork for the collector, where you just sign up every month. You're going to get a different coin, a different patch from a different house. 100% authentic. Nothing is done without the approval or some sort of input from the members of that house. So that's what the FD Collectors Club was when I started it. We grew it pretty quickly. I think we're probably well over 1,000 members now. So it's really starting to take off. Now we're pretty much helping guys make coins now because no one has 1,000 coins in their firehouse now. But it's going really well. What's super dope about it is that what I find enjoyable about it is the stories about every house, right? So there's one house, it was like in Bloomington, Illinois, and they had this glow in the dark coin, this glow in the dark packs. It's called the Ghost Squadron because they're first due to like a military base that has decommissioned planes on it from World War II or something. It was just the stories that you get from like these houses are super interesting. Everyone's got like something unique. Everyone's got a unique specialty. The area they serve, they might be first due to a landmark. It's really cool. It's a great way to learn about different houses. It's a great way to grow your collection. So that's kind of how it started. I just recently, I think it's been a little over a year now, but I just started a VIP because people want more coins. People just want more coins, more patches. So if you're like if you really want to grow your collection, you can get 2 coins, 2 patches for like $15 more. But double the coins, double the patches, double the the stories,
Double
double the
McDouble.
history.
Yeah, and like you said, you get a card every month. It's, on the VIP side of it, it's double sided. It's got a QR code that takes you to the story of that house. And this won't air till Friday, so I'll show them anyway. But this was what I had in my mailbox today.
Oh yeah, Chicago and Hartford. Yeah,
Chicago and Hartford, and I mean these coins are like serious, like heft. Like these are legit. Like that's look at that, man. That's cool as hell. And they're seriously hefty. So I've already got an order placed for at least 1 rack. I'm gonna probably need 2. But dude, these things are awesome. And what is the price on this time? What is that a month?
Well, if you just wanted to sign up, it's $30 for 1 coin, 1 patch, the standard. But if you want to go VIP, you can get 2 coins, 2 patches for $45. And the cool thing about the VIP is a lot of things. A big question I get when people sign up is like, oh, how do I get the stuff that in the past, right? How do I get like last month's or the one you did 3 months ago? If you go VIP, you get access to a members only store. I call it the secret store. I don't know why. It's not a secret, but it's members only. And like, that's where I have some overstock. So like being that we're a subscription, like I have to kind of overbuy a little bit just because I don't know where I'm going to end up. But let's say for that month, I'm down 100 subscribers. It's always up and down, right? I have some extras. I don't sell these one-offs to the public, but being if you're a VIP, you'll get access to some of that overstock if I have it. So I think that's really cool. And if you're a VIP, I basically go to work for you. So I can't put everything in. It's 2 coins a month. So I basically go out and I'll find other stuff, other things that are cool that may not go on the membership. Maybe I'll get 50 of a coin from a cool house. I'll put it in that shop for the members. So that's really cool about the VIP.
Nice. Do you?
So,
sorry,
I want to show this. I want to show this one off because this was probably, like you said, this was probably my favorite one, other than the Ghostbusters one. This is the Bloomington patch.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
glows in the dark too, man.
And look at this
great.
freaking coin, dude. Like their logo itself is dope.
So crazy.
Let me see if I can get the light over here a little better.
Yeah,
and that's the back of it.
The story with that one was cool.
Dude,
Took forever to get that coin.
I mean, I was never a challenge coin guy until we got involved with Tom, and like I absolutely love these things. This is by far my favorite. This thing is dope.
Yeah. And the craziest, you know what? I found that coin from that firehouse from last year FDIC. I was leaving FDIC. I remember it was the last day. The guy walked up to me. He's a Burn Box subscriber with his kid. We're talking. His kid trades a coin with me, and then he shows me that patch. And I said, "That's dope. I would love to put that in the club." And he gave me the contact.
Yeah. Nice.
So, last year FDIC. What about you? You collect coins, Matt?
I was same thing as Doug. I like coins. I don't know. I probably had 20 coins prior to being part of the club. And I was never, I've never been like a big firefighter trinket kind of guy, but when those things come in, I'm telling you, it's like the same as the burn box. Like I get the tracking number. I'm like, oh, awesome. And now we are talking with Freddie about trying to put together like a challenge coin holder. So I don't know if I'm going to buy one or if I'm going to build one. I don't know if I have time, but I'd like to build one. But yeah, I mean, I'm just getting so many of them, and it's like the story behind it too is awesome, you know. And
Yeah.
it's actually inspired me because we don't have an association or a local challenge coin for where I work, and so it's kind of gotten me, put a little fire under my ass to
Let's
create one.
work,
And
man.
so I was actually going to ask you. I don't need to ask you now on the show, but if you have a good company to use or whatever, and not to,
I'm the guy.
yeah,
I'm the guy.
I sent him pictures of my sweatshirt at the airport. I was like, I don't know why I never thought to send you my logo before. We have a cool Yosemite Sam. I'll dig it up while you guys are talking, and I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I think it's dope. Yeah, I'm the guys if you want. So when I first started, I didn't want to like the burn box. I don't want to get to making shirts. I don't want to make tools. Like I'm the expert curator. I go out, I do the work.
Yeah.
I'm the hustler.
Yeah.
But as you grow, man, sometimes like as you grow, you kind of gotta get your hands dirty. So I had to learn how to make coins. Just because like again, some of these firehouses, as you grow, they don't have enough. So
you don't
I had
farm
to
that
start
out.
learning.
You do that?
So I used to, well, I'm not making it, cranking it,
Right.
but like most of the like design and all that stuff up into manufacture. Like I'm kind of like, that's kind of where I'm at now, but it took a while just learning like the different materials, how they're made. It took a lot, and how to make it like really pop.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, I'm a little scared because now, like if you notice, those coins are thick coins. That's like kind of I love those style
They're
of coins.
thick and 3D. They're not flat.
So
they're all raised
what I
and
want.
undulated.
So a lot of people, some people are simple. They're like, listen, I like smooth, like, so maybe I'll throw some of those in from time to time. Some people like traditional round coins, but me, man, I like big bad.
Right.
Fucking, I mean, you're big bad coins, you know.
You can curse on this podcast.
Oh, okay.
Well, to be honest, like I never knew that those existed. The only coins that I've ever seen are like the flat, awesome. I mean, really cool stories behind the coins and great illustrations and all this kind of stuff.
Poker chips are popular too, but
but dude,
I mean, like you're not gonna come close to this. Like, look at this.
Yeah, Whiteland, Indiana. That was a fun one too.
I have
Pride of the tribe. Dude, this thing is sick, man.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
But this is I don't know why I said I never sent this to you before, but like I think we have a pretty cool little logo at my fire station.
Yeah, man. If you guys are down, I'm in.
And like it's good. I mean, I don't know why I never thought of that before. I was like, dude, this is something that I'm not really big city Doug, but whatever. Anyway, I know you need ideas for stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm always looking, because if I can plan the next 6 months out of stuff, I can do a million other things. So
yeah.
So I think that's a problem I have. I try to do everything.
You're telling me, like, if there's somebody listening to this right now on the podcast and they want to do something like that, to reach out to you?
Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know. I guess maybe in the description, if you want, I can give you a link where I have on the website. I have where you can nominate a firehouse, where you could just go put your information in, and we could start the process of of seeing. Again, as is a small little way we try to verify that, because I work in New York, but here's the truth: anybody from anywhere can make a coin. If you go on eBay, you'll find SEAL Team 6 coins,
right?
So I try to do a quick little background just to make sure it's authentic, and then you are who you say you are, and then we get to design. Please, if you are interested, be open to like new designs. So a lot of the fire department, right? No one wants to change anything.
Right.
Now, I don't want to change somebody's logo, but if you have an old coin, I would like to do something new, a new concept versus just remaking stuff. But yeah, I'm always looking for houses, and I'm really interested. If you got a house and you got a unique story, you got a unique response area, something that makes you guys different, like I'm all about it.
Nice.
That's what people care about.
Yeah.
Just one last thing. I know one critique I get from folks is, so I guess challenge coins came from the military and stuff. Like it's really something you got to earn, and I respect that 100%. But one thing people also got to know is, I found out about it because firehouses, this is how they make extra money for like some gym equipment. Maybe they need some couches in the house. Maybe they have they're raising money to buy. They do like a school drive every year, and they want to buy like school supplies and stuff. I don't know. Like, so it's just a good way to help the firehouse as well. So it's not I get the whole the military, like you got to earn it aspect, and I respect that. But on the fire department side, I find that a lot of people use it for that reason. So just be open to it.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. You can see both sides of it. you know?
Yeah.
And like we want to create one for ours, and we would be open to, it'd be more like for guys that come in to help with testing and stuff like that. They'll come and help us with captain's testings or engineers testings, and as like a token of our appreciation, like, hey, here's a coin, like that's kind of cool, just a small token of appreciation that I don't know. But
we could do something cool too. Like, let's say if you guys wanted to have a small batch of just stuff that's specific, like these 20 are for in-house only, maybe they're numbered or something,
Right.
you could do something to make it special.
Yeah.
If
No, that would be awesome. Yeah, I definitely going to reach out because that's kind of I got a couple of designs, but got some stuff that I thought about. So we'll get together for sure. Hey, what's going on with work? Everything good?
So here's the truth. I've been at the firehouse for like almost 2 months, man. So I have no idea what's going on.
Oh shit!
I have no idea.
You just
Look,
working extra?
Tell them about how you got stabbed.
What?
So I was on vacation for like the month of March, and then like I had this like little cyst. It's not even a cool story. I keep telling everybody at FDIC, they see my hand wrapped. They're like, what happened? I just tell them I got mugged. It's not even a cool story, but yeah. So I had this like thing. It was kind of, I don't know, it was growing out of control in my hand. It started talking to me. Had to get rid of it.
That was it.
His name was Little Tom.
Yeah, his little
It was
Tom.
a 6 finger. Told you.
Yeah. Yep. So it was just getting out of control. So I haven't been in the firehouse for a couple weeks. I'm still I just got the stitches taken out last week. So, but
Yeah. All right. Well, nothing new was going on with the FDNY. All the same old shit, different toilet.
Yep, just chugging along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just chugging along. You know what I mean?
Cool.
What's going on with you guys, man? You guys. So what's up? You're in FDIC next year? You're in?
Hell
You're
yeah.
in?
Hell yeah. I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Good.
I just, I know I probably had enough time, but I have so much going on right now. I got 3 kids. And so we've got a lot going on. We're going to New York I'll be actually in New York, Cooperstown in July for my for the 12U baseball tournament for my son.
Oh, no.
And we've just been traveling a lot. My middle one is a gymnast. And so, yeah, it's been crazy. So I just couldn't make it out for this one. I was super bummed because I'm a man that has FOMO. Like I'll admit 100%. As soon as like that day came, hey, we're going tomorrow. I'm like, can I make this happen? Like, how can I get
37,000 people this year?
37,000?
Yeah.
Shit.
And at least 30,000 came to the booth. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like.
Hey, that's
there
good
was
for
a
you.
moment Saturday that I think at least 24 was there.
We had to beat them back.
Yes.
Back, you savages.
Right. Yeah, you couldn't.
The racks were empty. I remember looking back and seeing nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have nothing.
They just
there was a
stripped
time
you.
Friday afternoon we turned around and were like, where did everything go? And Unkie and his brother Willie were going to the warehouse to get stuff. And I'm like, it's been second. That's when he texted out, Mayday, Mayday. We need help right now.
What kind of
there was just people and we didn't have enough stuff. It was crazy.
What kind of food do they have at FDIC? Anything? Is there like any food or like you guys not eat for 3 days?
Didn't think you ate. I don't think they ate.
Yeah. They have they have like a little food court and that kind of stuff at the convention center, and there's some food trucks outside. But I mean,
Brian made sure to go get lunch, and he brought us stuff. But every day he made sure to go get some food.
Yeah, and Willie went to McDoubles one day, I think.
Yeah, what? It was embarrassing. You got to eating the McDouble, trying to sling boxes. It was whatever.
I was just shoving burgers in my mouth. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to eat. What you need? I got you. Talk to me. What do you want, a box?
But that worked a lot better than like the other food that was brought to us. Like, I mean, granted, I'm appreciative of the pizza, but it's a huge slice of pizza you're trying to eat. McDouble? What do you want? What do you want?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you got a free hand. It was perfect. And everybody loves McDonald's.
What do you guys? You guys get in a booth? You guys want to do a booth live podcast next year?
Oh my
or what?
goodness, that would be amazing.
Hey, I would love if you got a bigger booth and we had more room enough to put 3 people in a corner. That would be dope. We could record while it would just turn around and oh my God, it'd be so awesome.
What's the background noise though? Like, isn't it too loud in there?
it's not horrible. I mean, it's noise, it's people talking,
Yeah.
but it's like there's no yelling and shout. Like it's not crazy.
No.
No, it's just
I do
Doug
remember.
yelling.
I do remember some yelling. Yeah, I do
Yeah,
remember.
there was
some
some when Unkie kept telling everybody, "Hey, yo, go yell Big City Doug, and I'll give you some shit."
I didn't yell that. I walked up to. I found some actually the guys that bought Unkies and started talking to their friends. And I did it quietly. I was like, "Hey, I'll give you this coin. I'm gonna give you this coin. See that guy with the good looking mustache? Go up there and just walk. All you gotta do is walk by and just yell, Big City Doug. Point at him and just keep going."
I'm thinking about taking the show on the road, man. I might have to do some more trade shows, man.
Dude.
Might have to, man.
Or if you do,
Say when.
you need to invest in a better headset first.
Like my man says, say when.
Oh no.
Dude, we can do a live stream. We're gonna do a live stream. We just have to figure out the logistics behind it. I'm not smart enough for that shit, but I got ChatGPT, so I'll figure it out.
Yes, I didn't really get to watch all the content until like after we got back. And you guys made some rounds, man. You guys made some rounds. I hope it was worth it for you guys, you know.
Yeah, there was a lot. That,
Yeah.
I think a couple of them. The Salty Paramedic took off a couple thousand views, and Megan, she her clip did really well. But
Everybody likes Megan.
oh yeah, Megan's great.
She's so darn cute.
Megan's great. Megan's great. Yes. The rescue. What is it? Rescue RD. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's great. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that they don't have better food. I would thought that they had like some nice like food trucks there with like really good, authentic. I don't know.
I only saw one food truck outside.
Yeah,
But again, people are ducking in and out, and they're going out to lunch and that kind of thing. I mean,
it's a bunch of firemen, dude.
yeah, but
If
I mean,
you have,
people,
like,
they're
a
going out and
baller-
getting drunk in the
Yeah.
evening.
And
Yeah.
getting drunk during lunchtime too.
Yeah,
Well, you don't
And
have
the
to get
less
drunk.
the less they eat during the day, the less they have to drink at night to get drunk.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that's a bunch of
Yeah.
bullshit.
So one thing we did do good is after the show, so I tried to make sure next year I'll do a better job of getting, reservations. But because we were like the first day or two, I think we were all right. And then like the last day.
Nah,
No, it worked out great.
It was all good
Yeah.
food, man.
But you got to get out of there. Like you got to get out of there. You got to get out of it's like
Yes.
every place everyone's leaving. Every place within like a 3-mile radius is packed with firemen.
Yes.
The same mustaches everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mustache overload, Matt. It's a mustache overload.
It was just everywhere.
Yeah.
So you just got to get out of there.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to grow my mustache back for it. Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody's
Yes.
doing it. You know you're going to FDIC when you're getting on the plane and everyone, it's the same sea of stashes
Yes.
on the
Yep.
plane.
You could tell who was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, even,
That or he had a fire department shirt on, one of the two.
Yeah.
even guys that don't have mustaches, they stick out like a sore friggin'
Oh, yeah.
thumb.
It was
That are
good.
firemen. And
Yep.
You just do. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's one thing my wife says. Like that guy's a fireman. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. He like locked eyes with me. It was kind of awkward. It's weird. But we're like, yeah? Like, yeah?
Little kiss.
Yeah.
He winked at me.
yeah, give me a little kiss on the cheek. Like,
Did
it
he
was good.
Give you the rescue lips.
Yeah, he gives me the fucking I'm too cool nod. Like,
Rescue lips.
what's up, dog? What's up? Where you work?
Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm looking forward
y'all
to
like my new beat laboratory? I'm working on this. I know I got
Oh,
some
what?
echoes right now, but I'm working on it.
Oh,
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
I got my tombstone. I got my dichotic. I got my shields. Like I'm working on my flow here.
It's better than
I
my
like it.
flow. I have nothing.
yeah. You got an extra mic?
Yeah,
I mean, I can make that work for you.
I'll send you a mic.
It's terrible.
All right.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Just terrible.
I can send you.
Terrible.
Are you gonna be? We're gonna be at Safer
So I'm gonna try to get. When is that? That's like in
August.
September.
Oh,
August
good.
6th through the
9th.
9th, I think.
Yeah.
Or 5th through
I
the
was-
9th.
I was telling the booth next to us at FDIC to the left of us is Rescue CBD. Great. John runs that. Great if you're into CBD stuff. It works great. If that's your cup of tea.
Yeah.
But he was making coffee. He was next to us making like brewing coffee on a hot plate, and he would come and like give us little shots while we're slinging boxes. But I think, Unkie, we should get a hot plate. And you should be cooking some like chicken cutlets on there. Chop them up, cube them up like Costco, and that's how we get people to come to the booth. So it's handing those things out on toothpicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just sat here for 30 minutes telling us that, or telling me, because they already knew that your booth was overwhelmingly crazy. 30,000 people came, and now you're trying to figure ways to lure more.
You just need a
I'm a-
double wide. That's all.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
A
it.
double wide and all 5 of us there, we're golden.
Yeah. Slinging box.
Unkie's cooking. Sweet Dick Willie's in the back slinging boxes. It's all good. We got it figured out. Sweet Dick Willie.
We'll have Burn Box Tom, and we'll have I don't know, Unkie Matt.
Somebody, I don't know which one of you it was. Somebody cut a hole in the box. One of the boxes.
Hey
I'm
man,
not sure what.
Is
I
that,
thought
is that
we
for
were-
the
I thought we were gonna
special
talk-
VIP?
I thought we were going to talk about that.
Got it.
Is that
I
is
did.
that for the, is that for the Justin Timberlake?
I'm just saying. I
version?
grabbed the box. I
It
gave a kid a box. And
It's
he
a
walked
dick
away.
in the box.
I just-
But you laughed at it. You thought it was a funny idea back at the house.
It was a tiny hole.
Yeah,
Cut a hole in that box.
that's the only way I can
That
get it to
was,
stay
it
on.
was a tiny hole. It was definitely
Yeah, that's the only way I can get it to stay on.
big heart, little bitty pee-pee.
See, and he gets on us. He about being outrageous or whatever. Look at him now.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I mean, whatever.
You should have heard the
Um,
phone conversation I had with him the other day. He
Hmm.
was vulgar.
What
Hmm.
was?
Tom.
Oh,
Who, me?
I doubt it.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
Tom doesn't have a vulgar bone in his body.
He's a sweetheart. So I'm gonna tell the story. So I guess
garbage.
after FDIC we go out to get food, and I always get a root beer. I don't know. I don't really drink root beer that much, but I guess I ordered it every night. So whatever. So everyone's drinking. I didn't want to feel left out. So I don't drink anymore. I got demons, man. I got demons.
Doug was the
man.
only one drinking.
I got a
Out
dog.
the whole
Drink
group.
much. I think,
No,
I
you
think I
didn't.
had.
No, you
I think I
didn't.
had 7 beers all week, and that was
You know what?
including the couple I had at the conference.
Friday.
You don't want Gator. Gator wants some walking around money.
Yeah,
Wants to
Gator
buy
needs-
some shoes.
Gator needs his gap.
So fast forward, last week, I got a package. He sent me a box of root beer. I was like, oh, he's a gentleman.
Dude.
That
What
good
a nice guy.
That Pennsylvania
Right.
birch beer.
It was
Oh,
good.
That's
Dang.
the good root beer, bud.
Yeah. It actually was what was that? I think it was like what 5% alcohol in there. Thanks. I'm back.
It don't
I'm
have
back.
no alcohol in it.
Yeah, I'm back, baby.
I know it does not have any alcohol in it, bud.
Oh,
We are.
Back.
Unkie
It's
just shoved Tom right off the wagon.
right back. I went on a bender. I was going.
yeah,
I
went
was
on
missing
a
for 3
sugar,
days.
a sugar bender.
I was missing for 3 days. Woke up in a pool of my own juices.
And look, he got stabbed and mugged. It's probably because he's drinking all that alcohol.
It's a rough year. It's been a rough year.
Damn, I'm
been a
sorry,
rough
Tom.
year.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll do it all again next year. Yeah. it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
sending sodas in the mail.
You sent me soda too. You sent me what was that stuff?
Sundrop.
Sundrop.
Mhm.
Sundrop. I'd never
Nectar
had
of the
Sundrop in my
gods.
life, and all of a sudden I talked about it, and I had a package of Sundrop.
Northern Neck Ginger Ale is another one. Mm.
Who was the best interview you got? Who was the best?
For the
I
week.
think it was dope what you guys did. You guys had the Williams key. Microphone
yeah.
Williams key. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yep.
Who was your favorite interview, Wonky?
I didn't interview nobody. It was you and Brian.
Right.
No, you didn't. You had the camera a couple times. I'd have to ask Brian, but I mean, it's a
I
It's
loved how
tough.
you guys kind of caught Jeremy from National Fire Radio off guard.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
that'll be my favorite thing.
that was
Yeah.
immediately day one. Like
Yeah.
Jeremy's like right there, like yo. He's like, hey guys. And he comes walking down, like yo, let's talk for a minute.
He's so dreamy, right?
Yeah, just what a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a guy.
But it just seemed like you kind of like caught him off guard.
I
Like, a
love
little bit.
harassing.
I
I
don't
love
know.
harassing him. I
Yeah,
love
he's
A few
harassing
times,
Matt.
a few
Matt's
times
so
I was
much
able
fun.
to leave the booth. A few times I was able to leave the booth. I went into the big area where all the rigs are, and he's got a suit on. He's around all the big wigs and stuff who are like slinging rigs. I'm like, this guy's big time, you know?
Jeremy was?
People
Yeah.
know him.
He's wearing a suit?
Yeah.
Because he still works as a fireman, right?
It smelled of a rich
He's
mahogany.
Yeah.
His hair's all
volunteer.
fucking parted to the
Many
side.
leather-bound books. The
The
apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Does he play the jazz flute?
Yeah, smooth.
Attaboy.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
You have
they were all
one
good. They were all good.
amazing Jaime.
Did you get a new radio sling? Or You got
Strap.
leather.
Doug?
Me?
Yeah. Didn't you get a leather
Yes,
radio strap?
I bought one from Leatherhead Concept while I was there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think Brian interviewed his son. Was it
He
his
did.
son? He
Yep. And I interviewed him. Yep.
Oh, was
Yeah,
that the
that's
little guy that he
Yeah,
talked to?
mhm.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
hmm
That's
He's a
fun.
California guy. No, I think he's from NorCal though.
Well,
Next run, what they did was pretty dope. They had the so they do a raffle every day. I don't know how much we could talk about. I don't even. It involved the schmeg.
Alcohol.
You bought a
Yeah.
cup.
You buy a cup for $5.
You buy
They were not buying beer. Not buying beer.
No.
No, you buy a cup for $5, and the beer comes free, and the cup has a raffle number on it. And then they just raffle some stuff off.
Yeah.
oh, that's
A lot of
cool.
Stuff away.
Yeah, and they're raising money for next run. So
Nice.
that was huge. Yep.
Very good. Oh, I can't wait because it sounds like you guys had a damn blast.
Yeah, everybody in that whole row is just chill. Everyone's there for the same reason. Everyone just wants to make a little bit of money.
Yeah, like I said, everybody wants to see everybody else win, and it's just all positive vibes, and everybody's happy, and it's just it's a real. I mean, it's awesome. You can't put it into words.
Yeah. I don't even want to start naming names of people that we've met throughout the last 2.5 years on this podcast.
Yeah.
But it's just everybody seems so rad, and it's been awesome. It's been,
And
really
it's the
cool.
same in person. I wasn't even on the West Broad podcast, and the first person I met was other than Jeremy, was Russell. No, it might have been Russell. Either way, Russell walked up and he was like, "Nice hat," and I'm like, "Dude!" Like it was like he known me all his life, and it's just that's the whole vibe, the whole week, man. It's awesome.
He's
To
a
me,
solid dude, man.
The best part was just talking to all the people from all across the country, across the world. Because I mean, I talked to people from other countries, and I mean, you name it. But that was the most fun part to me, was just meeting all the people. And you're gonna have a great time, Matt. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait till next year.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we do have Safer coming up in August, so we'll be able to hang out there. At least some of us will, hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully the Brooklyn Zoo will show up.
yeah. 4 of us will be there for sure.
Brian and I are doing a little zigging, a little zagging from 3 to 5 on Friday. Conference room A. No, I don't know. I don't know which conference room it is, but we're gonna do a little leadership class. That'll be super, super fun. But yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. Well, awesome. Anything to add, boys? What am I forgetting? What do we?
No, I'm exhausted.
Wu-Tang is forever.
120 hours last week, and I'm ready to go to bed.
Go to bed. Hey, Tom, thanks so much, man. We've said it a million times. Like, we appreciate you. We love talking about the Burn Box every podcast. We hope that our listeners love it. I know that a lot of them do. We get some feedback, and so appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah, thanks for all you guys do. I appreciate it.
So we'll continue the collab between the Cool Fireman podcast and the Burn Box, and hopefully that relationship stays good, because we love you, man. So
I got 2 things. One, if you do subscribe, email Tom, leave some feedback. Right? We talked about this a lot to the customers at FDIC, and Tom, if they said they subscribed, Tom, and this is a true story. Tom made it a point to say, "Hey man, how you doing? I'm Thomas," because he made it a point to introduce himself to the people that said, "I'm a subscriber," and the next thing out of his mouth was, "What can I do better?" So he genuinely wants to know what he can do to make it better for you, to make a better product for the mass of the consumers. You're not going to please everybody with 25, 3,000, whatever subscribers. You're not going to make everybody happy. It just is what it is. But the more feedback he gets, and the better he can serve that population base. So if you have comments of any kind, by all means, and I gave him and what's his name? John, the first day, and they'd already heard it many times. Cut back on the black shirts, my dog. I got a bunch of dogs. A lot of people got dogs. I can't do black shirts. They had already heard that. No problem.
Black don't crack.
So it don't. That's what I hear anyway. So just give him the feedback. Second thing I got, personal stuff. I bought something off the TikTok shop. Matter of fact, it was this poster right here. This tombstone poster right here. And shortly thereafter, I got hacked by some asshole. And after email and message and fucking TikTok support. It took me like 4 weeks. I finally got it worked out, and my TikTok account is back. So thankfully, I'm thankful for that. Anyway, that's all I got to say. So there for a while, I was not selling Chinese-made fucking tea kettles and all that shit that was on my TikTok account. Like, that wasn't me.
So
I finally got my poster anyway. So
there is a change with that burn box Tom is happening with your box. It looks a lot bigger now with the new design. The box looks bigger.
Here we go. Because it's black.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about the box?
It's the same size.
It is. It just looks bigger. It just looks bigger.
Yeah. Look. It's not like it's not like Ronnie Coleman getting spray tan before his fucking bodybuilding meet. You know what I mean? Like
it's a thicker box. It's girthier.
It's girthier.
Okay.
Like a tuna can.
Yeah, it's like a Coke can.
It seems taller. You know?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
But yeah, for people that don't know, half the crew got black boxes. I got a white box last month, but they're all going to black, back to the original logo, just like your T-shirt. So just want to give everybody a heads up about that.
He's got it.
So that's the big change. Look how huge it is.
Oh, he's got to put his headset back on.
This is not it. Hello?
He
Hello?
looks like a dispatcher.
See how big that box is?
Where are you?
911,
what's your emergency?
Hide in the closet.
Hold on, I'm in the middle
trapped
of
in
my
the closet.
I'm in the middle of my
It's like a
movie.
goddamn R. Kelly shoot. That is not it.
This is not it. This was the very first box I ever made when I was doing it. I thought I was killing it. I don't know what I was thinking. You can't even fit any tools in this. It's 8x8.
Right.
It was a terrible size. It was terrible. Terrible idea. But
I
went back to the same
8x8's pretty
colorway,
big,
though.
isn't it?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh!
Hey. He wants some walking around money.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went back to the same colorway, but yeah.
So
I'm
very
surprised.
nice.
I thought Brian would be here, man. I know you're trying to wrap it up. I had to wrap it up.
No. Brian, he's got some family in town.
Okay. But he was great also. He was soft spoken. And he'd reel them into the booth. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? This is Tom." He'd reel people in.
He was hustling out there. It was awesome.
You could tell he's a high ranking official the way he talked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How
Never
you
met a stranger.
Yeah, how you talk down to people. Yeah.
Brian is white shirt mafia all day. That guy,
All day long.
I think he just got assigned like the president of fire marshals in the world. It's not just the country. I think it's in the world.
The world.
Yeah.
The world, Craig.
It was
Not just the city, the world, Craig.
it was a close
I'll
close
blow
race.
this whistle. Clear all this shit out.
Oh, we love our Bri, man.
Well,
You hoes can't be selling pussy on this corner.
bro, the guy. So sometimes like I'll see stuff and I'll be watching a movie with my wife and I'll see something and I'm thinking, oh, business. This would be a great business. And she has to tell me to shut up. But I noticed like with Brian, like he analyzes everything. He's like, all right, what's the cost?
Everything.
What's the risk? Like he's just analyzing everything.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's why he's our contract guy. That's why he's
Yeah.
our sponsor guy. Yep. 100%.
Yeah, he gave me a command discipline. Wrote me up. Don't even work for him.
It's the damnedest thing.
Crazy.
Yeah. He just hands you a piece of paper and says, "Press hard, 3 copies," and walks
Yeah.
away.
Mhm.
Suspended me for a week.
Oh my God.
Ah,
I
man.
just started. He'll come down on us sometimes on our text thread, so I'll just say, "Oh, thanks, Chief." I'll just start calling him
Sorry.
Chief.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah,
Sorry,
thanks,
Dad.
We love Brian. He's the best.
Yeah, he's great.
He's the best. Well, awesome. Very good.
You do the same thing, Captain. Sometimes, not as much.
Well, someone's gonna wrangle freaking cats.
Yeah, you're the
Jesus
wrangler
Christ.
of the firefighters. All right, guys.
Please, don't even start with me, boy.
Don't make me turn this rig around. All right.
No ice cream for you tonight.
I'll hit a curb and I'll have to get it.
Yeah, right. All right, very good. Thanks, Tom. We appreciate
Thanks
you.
for having me. Hey, I don't want to wait another year. All right.
No.
Who I got to talk to?
No, you're coming back on.
All right.
You come on whenever you want.
All right.
So but
I'm big on overstaying my welcome.
I take that back.
Challenge
You gotta
accepted.
ask Brian. You gotta ask Brian.
Oh.
if he can be on.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
when
got
I get off suspension.
No, you come on. Get on. We
Thanks,
gotta do a
guys.
segment with you. That'd be
All right, I have my headset fixed. I swear.
Yeah, work on that.
Fix your headset, will you?
Yeah, my TikTok got hacked and my headset.
You bought that on TikTok? It looks like you bought it on TikTok.
TikTok shop sent me this fucking Buzz Lightyear headset.
Right. Well, Tom was telling me beginning of the show that he bought it from your TikTok page. You were slinging it.
Maybe
You were slinging it. That's
some guy. I'd have to look back, but some dude, like I was able to change the name, and all I could change was hacked by some a-hole, and the rest I couldn't touch. His name was like Joe Boo or some shit. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's crazy.
But anyway, we back.
All right.
Password's been changed. I'm straight.
That's debatable.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me, guys. Thanks for having me, guys. A lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely,
All right.
Matt. You do it.
Who?
You do it.
Roll it, GG.
Roll it, GG.
Before you leave, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and give these firemen a huge thumbs up. Also, make sure you check out thecoolfireman.com for more. Thanks!